here with Audrey Siegel, president and co-founder of TargetCast tcm. Audrey just wrapped up a fabulous panel at an event sponsored by Young Jewish Professionals, and the panel was focused on young women and how they can take leadership roles and how they can really succeed in business. So Audrey, we're curious about what you thought some of the highlights of the panel were, and kind of what stood out to you as a good insight for young women professionals to take away.
Well, I think that it was really special to have a room of probably, 200 women at early stages in their career, really serious about being good at what they do, finding a good place for themselves, wanting to know how to work better and how to live kind of a good life while they're doing it. I think that's a really great statement on the young women of today, that they are serious about their work, but they want to do it in a way that they can feel proud of, and I'm happy to be able to talk with them about it.
So Audrey, there was a lot of talk on the panel about kind of the personal touches that lead to business success, relationships with clients, that clients like to do business with people they trust. I wondered if you could talk a little bit more about that and why you think that's so important in business and in media and marketing specifically.
Sure. Well, I think, to a large degree, you're asking people to trust that you will treat their brand, their business, and ultimately their investment with the kind of care that they would treat it themselves. Because ultimately, you're talking about large sums of money, brands that make a difference to these clients and to the world. And so you have to treat them with respect and with care, and you have to take the time to be knowledgeable about that work, to be mindful about how you interact, the kinds of partnerships that you bring together, the people that you put on their business, the way that you conduct yourself. I mean, I said it in the room and I'll say it again. I mean, being a leader is a huge responsibility. You have to be able to behave in the manner that a leader behaves, which is with integrity and which is with a degree of modesty, understanding that what you are doing, right, is on behalf of someone else. It isn't about you, it's about them.
And a lot of people in the room were really inspired to hear the story of how you and Steve started TargetCast. So I wondered if you could just tell us a little bit about how you got the bravery to do that and sort of the fearlessness with which you founded the agency, and what kind of young professionals can take away from that story.
Sure. When we started TargetCast, we had a great idea. We believed that we could do something not that had never been done. In fact, what we did had been done before, which was the starting of an agency grounded in principles of smart strategy and great execution and attention to detail. But the difference for us was that we were going to really control the elements that we brought to bear on the business. So we were going to work with clients that we could believe in their products. We kind of go from people, potential, and product. And those things are really important. Are these people we want to work with? Does this brand have potential? What does the product do? We wanted to be able to, when we talked about it, stand tall and say, we are proud to be associated with this client. What I would say for any of these young professionals, regardless of the work that you're doing, you have to be able to be proud of it. You have to be able to go home and tell your family about